first of all, just talk to me about the new season as a whole, because you have a new showrunner. There's obviously a lot of stories to jump into, yours included, not everybody's. But how was season 8 for you to film? Because you guys are already done shooting, right?
Yes, we're finished. We wrapped in November, I think. It was a great season. It was a lot of fun. Um, Obviously, a unique experience for everyone involved because we were filming during this pandemic. So there were a lot of things that were different about it. But what was really nice is, here we are in season 8 of When Calls the Heart. And so in many ways, it feels like coming home every time we get back to work. And I think that was a real comfort for all of us to know that, yeah, we've been scattered all over the place dealing with lockdowns and quarantines and all of the fear involved with COVID-19. But coming back to a place that feels like home and being surrounded by people who you can count on, that was it was really nice. It was really a feel-good kind of experience all season long.
Okay, and as you're a producer as well, so how much input do you kind of give to the producers and the writers about what you would like to see, or just when you hear the plan for the season?
Well, John Tinker has been an incredible partner and collaborator. It is not an easy task coming onto a show entering its 8th season and feeling like you want to do right by the fans. You want to make sure the cast is happy with all of their storylines. So there was an awful lot of pressure on him. And I just found he brought so many interesting new ideas to our show.
So when we left things off, literally
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth is in Nathan's arms because she thought maybe he had gotten killed in this altercation. That's the last we saw. So where do we pick up? How much time has passed? What can you say?
Time is a funny thing in Hope Valley. Sometimes, we'll come back from hiatus and it's like, oh, a year has passed. Sometimes it feels like it's just a few months. So, and it's all kind of relative to what works for each character. But I think that there have certainly been at least a few months that have passed. And we've found ways to tell the story that Elizabeth hasn't really had too much time with either guy between seasons. So it's not as though the audience has really missed out on any progression in those relationships. So we are effectively picking back up where we left off. And it's just it was very interesting for us to try to navigate those dynamics and see who was in the lead and who wasn't. I know. Okay, love triangles get tiresome after a while. We've been at this, well, what is it now? 2 seasons we've been working through the love triangle. We're entering our 3rd. I can assure you we will have an answer this season.
That's my biggest question of this whole interview is like, does Elizabeth make a choice?
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
Yay! Yeah, she makes a choice. It's time.
Yeah, it is. And she says it, I think, in one of the first scenes where she's writing, and she says, it's time for me to decide, or I can't remember what the dialogue is, but it seems like it is.
It was just a real struggle for Elizabeth to get to the point where she could even entertain the idea of finding love again. So there was that hurdle to get over. And then just trying to figure out which guy really lit her heart on fire. Who was it who was going to make her feel that great love again? Because, the fans, our Hearties, they were such champions of the Jack and Elizabeth love story for such a long time. And that was so beautiful and magical and its own thing. And we're not trying to replace that. We're trying to create something different. But it was really important to us that whoever Elizabeth does choose, whoever she ends up with, that's not just the next guy in her life. It's another great love for her because, we're Hallmark Channel. We're all about telling great love stories.
Okay, so this is a big question. Does anybody in the triangle say I love you this season?
Yes.
Okay. I
think answer. I should just leave it at that.
we can leave it at that. I just wanted to get the yes or no out of there.
This season more than ever, I think John Tinker and our team of writers, Derek Thompson, Elizabeth Stewart, Ali Devereaux, they have created a world where we're really actually getting to feature even more of the ensemble cast and get to know everyone a little bit better. So even if you've never seen the show, now is a really, really good time to jump in because you're going to get to know all of these characters. So yeah, I would just leave it at that.